sodas are great.
Yeah, hats off to the community.
Bravo! Strangest case, but the finest refreshments.
Are you ready now?
For what? Don't tell me there's canopies.
I think she's trying to do the bit where she tells us how the killer did it.
I've been racking my brain to try to figure this out.
We've been racking our brains?
Sure.
But it wasn't until Romano told me about his inner ear thing.
Yeah, I can't swim without earplugs, so when I take a bath, my wife has to take them out, and then she's got to clean them off, and,
Anyway, it wasn't until then that all the pieces started to come together.
Got it! I got it! I got it!
The real question here is, who kills a man with a duck?
Someone nefarious who owns a duck.
Mobsters.
I once had a case that a man tried to turn his own grandmother insane by turning the parrot against her.
It was a rhetorical question. The answer is no one.
So you're saying the duck was acting alone?
We once had this case in our neighborhood where all the kids were convinced that this cat killed its owner. I wasn't sure before, but now.
So there was no intention of killing McGuffin in the first place?
That makes no sense at all, dear. That would mean that all this is just a big accident.
Next thing you know, they'll be saying it was a case of mistaken identity.
But all the evidence is circumstantial. What if it's just plain old bad luck?
You know, I had a case once where the perp tried to make out it wasn't him. Then we caught him red-handed. That duck reminds me of him. Same eyes.
Romano has a point. Lest we forget Cheryl Locke's case. You know, the one with the dog.
The pug of Pentonville? Ooh, to this day, pugs give me the willies.
Come on, you guys, hear me out. MacGuffin's about to thank Romano for filling in at short notice when Peggy Lane accidentally trips on the power cable, cutting the lights.
It was an accident. Who puts a power cable there?
Romano loses his balance, grabbing the note and knocking down MacGuffin. He falls into Madame Marbles, who knocks open a window and burns a cushion.
It was a shabby-looking cushion anyway, and it didn't match anything in this room.
Enter the duck. Just as MacGuffin is about to find his feet, the duck flies into his face. Feather allergies are a rare condition, but in this case, fatal.
He probably didn't know he was allergic until it was too late.
The duck wandered away, Peggy reconnected the power cord, and here we are.
I don't buy it. Just look at that devious duck. You think you got away with it, pal, didn't you? Sorry. Just not used to a case ending like this.
Wait, so that's the mystery over? And I didn't solve it?
You can't win them all, dear. Now I think we deserve a little refreshment.
That sounds like a great idea.
Thanks to everyone who participated.
We would not have been able to solve this case without the help of our community. That's why we left a very special, never-before-seen decoration in your mailbox in your game.
But just because the case is over, it doesn't mean it has to stop. Keep sharing drinks with your fellow detectives. April, should we take this little guy to Mr. Talbot's aviary?
Yeah, you took us on a pretty wild goose chase there, didn't you, buddy?
Tell him we'll send him the bill.